My people, welcome back to my channel. Honestly, this Regina and the Pam matter is getting messy and messy by the day. In fact, the way it's going, by the time we are through with this matter, we will be the one that will need this therapy at the end. What is really going on? Why is this man moving mad like this? What is really wrong with him? He has no respect for the public office he occupied. Even if he cannot respect his age, then respect the office you're occupying. You're occupying a public office. You owe your constituents a duty. What is wrong? Why are you using your office to intimidate your people? I even heard that it's not only Regina's girlfriend that he arrested, that he has come back to arrest Sammy again. And as his usual way, he will not allow anybody to see them. Both the lawyers, they have already brought for them to see them, at least to know when they are bailing them out, know what the charges are. His usual way, he would deny them access to anyone. No food, no nothing. The same thing he did to Sammy before. Before you know the thing, they will do the uruke, fiam, the next in prison. I think that is still what he's still playing out in this one, because they said since they arrested Anne and they rearrest Sammy, the same thing is playing back again. What is happening? At what point has marriage become by force? Honestly, this is getting out of hand. Early this morning, Regina has took to her YouTube fan page and she wrote, "Now, read to understand everything going on right now. Yesterday, my dearest close friend, Anne, was arrested. Not because she committed a crime, but because she is associated with me. Let this sink in. I ask myself this. What exactly is the problem with my ex? What does he truly want? Our peace, our dignity, or our complete destruction? When did divorce turn into a battlefield where innocent people become collateral damage? When did the Nigerian police become tools in settling personal marital dispute for the benefit of the more powerful spouse? Is it now acceptable to randomly arrest family members and close friends simply because someone chooses to walk away from a toxic marriage? I have never seen this before. I have never heard of this. And yet, here we are. What breaks my heart the most is that the Nigerian police are not unaware of what is happening. They know when an arrest is not rooted in justice, but in intimidation. They know when allegations are fabricated, designed only to frustrate, humiliate, and emotionally break a family. And still, they allow themselves to be used. I hate to believe this. I truly do. I do not want to further promote the narrative that our police force lacks credibility or compassion, but this situation is forcing that narrative upon me. I fear deeply for Anne's safety. Nothing about what is being done is legal, ethical, or humane. And yes, I also fear for my own life. When a man refuses to listen to reasons, to elders, to well-meaning voices who clearly see the truth, it becomes terrifying. It starts to feel less like justice and more like a cruel game. One that brings him satisfaction, entertainment, even pleasure." She continued, "He seems willing to risk everything just to ruin me. And that is deeply disturbing, because it tells me this is only the beginning. What began as a domestic violence case was deliberately buried under layers of false accusation. Then it transformed into drug addiction accusations. When I chose peace over conflict, I took a bold step to clear that accusation without fighting him he simply invented another story. Theft. First, he accused Anne, who he referred to as Tiny Devil Anne, of being a drug supplier. Now it is theft, cyberbullying, and assault. How many lies will it take to bury the truth? You have lived the best part of your life. Why must mine be sacrificed to chaos? Senator Nwoko, after eventually beating your theft allegations, what else do you have up your sleeve or under your red cap? Is this what brings you fulfillment? Is this where you find your climax? Because for me, this is not a game. This is my life. And these are real people. Signed, Regina Daniels communication team. Wow. Honestly, this is too much to digest. This is bitter pill to swallow. Hey, what is really going on? Abeg, Epa, let this girl and her family be. Marriage is not a do or die affair. Look for another girl. If not to go carry a girl, ask the plastic surgeon to change the face to like Regina's own. Please do. Leave this girl alone. This obsession is turning to something else. At your age, you're fighting a girl who is old enough to be your daughter. Not even a first daughter or second. Who is old enough to be one of their middle children. Haba now. Let this girl be. This is getting out of hand. This is getting too much. You arrest her brother today, tomorrow it's her friend. To what end, like she asks? To what end? What else do you have in your sleeve? Because as it is, I don't even know who is advising you. And from her write-up, it seems you don't even listen to advice. She's not coming back. Is this not clear for you? You might be having your way the way you want it, break every woman that wants to leave. You always break them, they want to leave. But there is always one person to break the jinx. There's always that one person that breaks that chain. This is a well-known fact. I beg, let this girl go, Epa. This is getting out of hand. Marriage is not a do or die affair. Find another woman, even if you want to marry 30 at once. You're in your rights. Carry. Leave her alone. Leave her family alone. Leave her friends alone. And locking people up, denying them access to the basic. They're supposed to see their lawyer. They're supposed to eat. They're supposed to drink. Nothing. That is bad now. It is bad enough they are arresting them. It is still now bad enough that you now deny them the access of them seeing someone or someone seeing them. I beg, Epa. I plead to you on your conscience. Leave this girl alone. Let her heal in peace. You hold the children. You're using the children to torment her. And she chose peace over all this chaos. Still, you, the adult, are not the one fighting like a child. If you can fight a child like this in the public, who knows what you will do behind closed doors when no one is watching? This is very terrifying, and this is her life, like she said. This is not some drama that they act, make believe. No, this is her life. And these people you're arresting are human beings. Please, Oga, rest. Rest in Jesus' name. Allow this Regina and her family and her friends to have peace. Let her be. Please. My people, please let me know what you think in the comment section over this matter. Honestly, this is mentally exhausting. Please subscribe to our channel, like, and thanks for watching. Bye.